Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm back. About to get it in. I didn't go on stream for a few days. I was piecing people up off stream. Got some big kills. It's funny to me how when you risk a lot on this game and then you don't risk anything on the game and then you get big kills, So, you know how we do it. I'm going to go back to doing some big risks, like some medium-sized risks, see what happens, see what comes up. Had some big UFC fights this weekend as well with Ilia Taptoro. Ilia, how do you say his name? Ilia Taptoro. Ilia Taporia. We had him fight and get the belt. A lot of similarities between him and McGregor. Dude is quite literally a McGregor clone. Like, regardless of if he's trying to be a McGregor clone or not, he's literally a McGregor clone. Maybe the UFC wants another Conor McGregor, which would make sense. Let me know how the audio sounds. If it sounds messed up, if there's any echo, let me know so I can fix it. Hit that like button. Trying to get to 100 people in the live chat today. I'm gonna be on for a couple hours. If I get fucked up, let me see. It's been a minute. Yeah, if I get messed up, then we're just gonna keep running it. I made some profit over the last couple of days, so hopefully I can maintain that profit or get more profit. But here we go. All right, here we go. And so today I'm using a different setup. I'm using a setup that's been working pretty well. I'm gonna use the Dragonfire Shield, and then I'm gonna hit him with the Void Waker. And I'm glitching out a little bit, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but the game is glitching out a little bit for me. So hopefully I don't get DDoS or anything tonight. But yeah, as far as, let's get into RuneScape a little bit. Let's get into this game. So you guys know, some of you guys know, they're about to come out with the new skill, sailing or whatever. They've been talking about this skill for the last, I don't even know how many years, like at least 10 years they've been talking about this skill. It looks interesting. It looks intriguing. When it comes out, I'm gonna do the skill. I usually don't do skills, so they're doing a great job at maintaining this game. They really are. All right, we got a fight here. Some nerd. Let me see. All right, here we goes. Here I go, guys. First fight. I'm gonna show you guys my combination before I die here. There we go. What's up, man? I saw you they added more to the map. Yeah, they added more to the map, indeed. Which is interesting because they got like more seas and shit on the map. The game has been around for so damn long. The game has been around for so damn long. And they've added more to the map throughout the years. But yeah, I think this is great. Like out of all MMO RPGs, RuneScape definitely is unique. And the map is huge. The map is massive now. So, and not many games can really say that, So I'm very curious to see when they finally put it out officially, what it's going to be and how it's going to be. WSG, Crody, sup, Phil? You watched the UFC fights, Phil? This last weekend, UFC 317? And you see the new skill, the sailing skill that's about to come out in the next couple days? Like and subscribe, kissy face. Yeah. Hey, listen to Phil. Like and subscribe, guys. All right, so we got all my ops out here in Bounty Hunter. We got Central C. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Got him. First kill out the way, put it together, boom. How much was that? 4 mil? So basically what I'm doing here, I'm getting 3 special attacks off with Dragonfire Shield and then into Void Waker twice. The Dragonfire Shield basically gets their revenge off, and I hit him with the Void Waker twice, back-to-back hits. Wrong emoji. Yeah. But yeah, Phil, there's the new skill Sailing coming out soon, which has never been done before. It actually looks interesting. At first I was like, this sounds super goofy, like Sailing, like what type of game are we playing? Gilligan's Island? Like what are we playing? But it actually looks pretty legit. You know, they're adding more things to the map. There's like more oceans in the map, and inside these oceans there's supposed to be different resources, you know, apparently maybe even different boss fights. It's gonna open up a lot of new things in the game, so should be interesting. A lot more new content in the game, you know. Sailing, yeah, exactly, Sailing. Like, and what I'm curious to see if there's like a PvP aspect, because that's what I heard. There's gonna be a PvP aspect, so like some pirates type shit, you know. Like that'd be dope. You go in a PvP world and you're sailing around the oceans, and you're fighting other players, and you're having, you know, just fucking fights on a boat on the ocean. That'd be pretty dope. Yo, nah, I might try that. Yeah, you should try. I mean, it actually looks interesting. I hate skilling. We got Sharif. Sharif is a pretty legit player. He usually skulls, so let's see if he's trying to skull. He says both skull. I'll skull with him because last time I killed him for like over 100 mil. Is that the newer RuneScape? No, that's the old school RuneScape. Sailing's coming to the old school RuneScape. So Sharif's trying to skull. I'm going to switch up my gear a bit. Last time I destroyed this dude for a cool 100 plus mil. It was hilarious. It was hilarious because he attacked me. He attacked me, and he thought it was going to be easy kill. And he got another thing coming. So I'm going to switch up my gear slightly. It's messed up because last night I was playing and the game glitched out on me and I lost legit like 100 mil. But I've been killing it the last couple days. I've been killing it like crazy the last couple days. I got to start playing. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right. I got this fight with Phil, with Sharif. He's trying to run away. He's trying to run away now. I'm not going to give him a chance to spec and run. Let me see if I can get him out of here before he tries to run out. Zone in for a moment, guys. This dude is risking bank. And he doesn't know I have a Void Waker on. So I got that second spec coming. Here we go. I'm getting fucked up right now. I'm going to take it one back step so he can't get away. But yeah, oh shit. Any of you guys see the UFC fights this weekend? This past weekend? Shit. I'm about to die, guys. I'm getting fucked up right now, guys. Let me see. Where's he at? See if I can combo him out here in a second. I'm getting fucking destroyed right now, guys. All right, here it comes in a moment. I'm gonna go for my big spec. You see, Rob Rune. Got Rob Rune in the house. Shit, I'm about to die. Fuck. I'm gonna die, guys. Yeah, all right, let me get the fuck out of here quick. Go, 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 go. Fuck. I saw Oliveira got knocked out. Yeah, Oliveira got knocked out. He got his ass destroyed. Ilia Topuria is legit. He is the best boxing in UFC by far. If you ever see his highlights of him boxing, like he clearly has the best boxing in UFC. Super crisp combinations with the hands. His entire UFC career, I don't think he's ever thrown a kick yet, thus far. Which is interesting because no one really has fought the way he's fought. He has a lot of similarities to Conor McGregor. He's basically like the new Conor McGregor, except without the trash talk and shit like that. But they literally have the same tattoos. Lock in, Manny. They literally have the same tattoos. From the chest tattoo is very similar. It's not exact same, but it's basically the same tattoo. Like Conor has a gorilla on his chest. Ilia has a tiger on his chest with a crown on top of it. That's fucking weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like, you know, it is what it is. It's like they're trying to make another Conor. And it's like, you know, in like music, they're called an industry plant. Except Ilia is actually a legit fighter. And he's better than Conor because he has like a good ground game. You know, he has actually a really good ground game. And he has better boxing than I would say Conor McGregor has. He's going to lose against Sambo guys like, nah, he's going to destroy Islam. He's going to wreck Islam. And the reason he's going to wreck Islam because his boxing is way too good. His boxing is levels above Islam Makhachev's. And on top of that, he has really good grappling. He's not like a slouch on the ground. You guys seen that first sequence he had with Oliveira on the ground? Like, he's really good on the ground. He actually started with wrestling. So I don't see Islam beating him, to be honest. Islam's only hope of beating him would be to take him on the ground. He's really good on the ground. So I think it's a horrible matchup for Islam Makhachev. But only guy I really see beating him at this point, even like, you know, you have an interesting fight like Mauricio Rufy, right? That's an interesting fight. But really it's not, though, because he's just going to take him down and whoop his ass on the ground and then hit him with some nasty boxing. I think the best style to have in MMA is really, really good boxing. Really good boxing. And you need to have a really good ground game. Or you max combat stats? Nah, I'm not max combat stats. I have 99 strength, 92 attack, 94 hit points, 97 mage, 83 range, 81 defense. So I'm not max, but I can easily get max pretty quickly if I wanted to. Ooh. All right, let's get it, guys. We got the whole squad in the house. Hit that like button. Let's go. 100 people in the chat tonight. Let's go. But yeah, so Ilia, great fighter. You know, he got the #1 pound for pound. I mean, pound for pound listing is all bullshit. But if anybody's gonna get #1 pound for pound, I would say it's probably him because he won 2 belts, 2 different weight classes, and he knocked the dudes out to get those belts. All right, so now we're fighting J-Dog. I'm gonna see the goal tonight is to be able to get a big smite. That's what I'm looking for, honestly. All right, guys, watch this. Watch how I set this up. It's gonna be nasty right here. All right, boom, Dragon Fire special. Oh, I'm gonna die. Boom, Void Waker twice. All right, this dude's gonna come in a moment. He's gonna come with his spec. Make sure we safe as well. I'm gonna wait for my spec to double up, and then I'm gonna go for a big KO. I'm Max, fire dude. Yeah, being Max is dope, but with this account, originally when I created it, the idea was to be like a noob style account that doesn't look like it can PK. The idea was basically to be a Verox peer. That was my original vision with this account. Because I used to have an account on the original RuneScape that was a Zerker, that was a 75 defense peer. And it worked really well. So I was basically trying to redo that style of account. And then as time went on, I was like, you know what? I got 80 because they put out what's it called? What's that armor called? Can't think of it right now. Because they put out Torva. Let me see. But we should start streaming on Twitch too. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch too. They say, like guys like Asmongold, they say that it's a weird combination. Like if you're streaming on YouTube, you should only stream on YouTube for a bit. You know, and then if you're streaming on Twitch, you stream on Twitch for a bit. But I don't know. I'm still figuring out. I actually have Kick, but I don't even stream on there yet. When I start streaming on there, it's going to be more. I'm going to do RuneScape content and real life content. I'm not going to do no real life streamer shit like some of these weirdos out here. But I'm going to keep it interesting, like me in the gym or some shit, you know. Just something interesting. But yeah, the streams have been going really well. The last stream I did, it had, I think at the peak, it almost had 50 people. So Kick is for DJing gambling streams. Yeah, but you have like Odablock, for example, he streams on Kick. But yeah, actually I have a lot of friends who are DJing gamblers, you know, in the MMA world and even in the RuneScape world. Damn, that didn't work. But when I was fighting that dude earlier, you guys seen how I just basically two-hit the dude. We got this guy right here, Big Samuel, which we're going to fucking destroy him at some point. That's a promise. Yeah, those are big names. Yeah, but they're big names, but you see, those are big names, though. They get paid big dollars to stream and promote gamblers. Yeah, that's a fact. But, for example, like Amson Gold, you know, almost got comboed out there. Almost. But I 888 that. Like, for Amson Gold, for example, you know, for the longest, he wasn't a big streamer. He's been a big streamer now because he streams every single damn day, like for hours on end. Bro has no life. And he's making, well, he's making middle streaming, but yeah, I don't know. At some point, I'll start streaming on Twitch as well. The whole Twitch world is a whole different world for me. I don't really know much about it. All I know is there's like girls on there who hop on and do a bunch of weird shit while they're gaming, and I guess they get money doing that. So I've heard a lot of mixed reviews with Twitch. But yeah, guys, the other day I was PKing. I just hopped on. I was like, you know what? Because I had a shitty ass stream where I lost like over 100 mil. So I was like, you know what? Let me hop on and not risk much. Just have like how this guy's PKing in like a small skull. First kill, I'm not joking. First kill, 100 something mil. 170 mil. Crazy. And it just goes to show like it's really not about the gear you're in when you PK. He's dead. Got him. That was perfect. That was a picture perfect KO. There's nothing that he could do to stop that. He got absolutely destroyed there. He was set up in the trap, and there's nothing that he could do to get out of that. All right, so I just need 7 more kills to get the T10. Hit that like button, guys. Don't forget, trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. Better gear equals stats. You would think so. You really would think so. Better gear equals better stats. But like, for example, I was in dog shit gear. The best gear I get my biggest kills when I'm PKing in basically just noob ass gear with a fighter torso and a Vesta longsword. So I was in Vesta longsword fighter torso, and I killed a dude in full Torva. Bro was risking trim boots, Noxus halberd, torture amulet, and he was risking something else big as well. And he was like, what the fuck is going on? How are you killing me when I'm in all this crazy ass gear? It's just weird, bro. Sometimes this game, like, sometimes it will literally, like, I don't know how to explain it. You'll be in shitty gear and you'll just be hitting better than someone in high level gear. I might skull on this dude. I'm gonna skull on this guy. I think he's an easy kill. Hold on, guys. Let me kill this guy right quick. Get this guy up out of here. He's going to be using a Void Waker as well. Watch. Now he's not as much of a threat. He doesn't have Venge anymore for the next 30 seconds. It's fuck. And the guy took my thing. Hit that like button, guys. Trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. That guy got destroyed. That guy got wrecked. All right, so now I'm about to fight this guy. I'm going to skull on this guy. And I'm going to use full Stadius. Full Stadius with the Inquisitor Mace. I'm going to take the boots off. But yeah, guys, I had a pretty good week so far. You know, it's been a real busy week. Life's good, can't complain. You know, super lucky to be able to live the life I have. I'm super grateful for that. But yeah, I just need more. You know, I've been training pretty hard. I've been fucking exhausted from training. I've been really working my hips quite a bit, getting more flexibility and mobility in my hips. And on the weekend, I fucking slept like on Sunday. I slept damn near all day, guys. I had shit to do, so I got up. But like, man, I've been exhausted, super tired, guys. But I'm not complaining. You know, I get to be exhausted. There's a lot of people in the world who don't get to be exhausted. So not complaining, not bitching and moaning. But here we go. All right, how do I want to kill this guy? All right, here we go. All right, watch this. About to destroy this guy. And the gear I'm in, I should hit him pretty consistently. So you guys see that? Like, whenever he's dead. Oh, he got lucky as fuck right there, guys. Crazy lucky. Let's go. And it doesn't stop there because I got the light bearer on. So it don't stop there. But we got the momentum going. Here we go. Big hits. Big hits. Now he's gonna run like a bitch. Look at him. Look at him, guys. Look at him run like a little bitch. Oh, fuck. But yeah, my goal at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm gonna fight again, by the end of the year. So first things was first, I had to lose I was weighing 250 at the beginning of the year. Solid, stacked, all muscle. And what the fuck happened? I was weighing 250 at the beginning of the year, stacked, all muscle. And then I started going hard, and I needed to lose about 40 pounds, let's say. So I'm getting close to that. I still got another like 15, 16, 17 pounds left to lose. But everything's coming together. It's crazy that the year is already more than half over. All right, here we go. Let me lock in for this fight. Where's this dude at? Here we go. Let's go. Give me a big hit. Let's go. How often do you train fighting? I do them all at the same time. So like for example, my training days consist of, let's say I train martial arts. Let's say I train martial arts for 6 hours in a day, right? I'm gonna be training probably for about 4 hours, and then I'm gonna do conditioning for 2 hours. So that's kind of the split, some conditioning, strength and conditioning, and then martial arts. But when I'm lifting weights, it's not like lifting weights to like get big muscles. It's lifting weights for performance. So it's a very different thing than like going to the gym and just trying to lift as much as you possibly can. Because in my thing, it's not really necessary. It's not really necessary to be able to bench like 400 pounds and all this shit. It's not really necessary. For me, I just need to be fast as hell. I need to be powerful. I need to have good conditioning. I need to be explosive. So those are basically the ways that I lift weights. But I'm lifting pretty much damn near every day. And there's like a way you want to lift. If you're trying to fight, you don't want to lift weights like a bodybuilder. You're gonna be slow. You're gonna be sluggish. You're gonna be not, because like when I was lifting heavily and I'm benching like 300 pounds and just going crazy with the weights, I couldn't even touch my hands behind my back. I was strong as shit, but when it comes to fighting, If you can't touch your hands behind your back, you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. So let me see. Any good fights on UFC 317 I missed? I mean, probably just the main event. You know, the Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Great fight. Josh Van has been on a tear lately. He just fought. I think he's fought in like twice within a month or so. He's killing it right now. And he's the next up for the title with Pantoja. If he's able to beat Pantoja, he's going to be one of the youngest champions in UFC history. So, yeah, that was a good fight. That was like a straight-up war dog fight. Got him. Oh, man, he's lucky that second one didn't hit. All right, now I'm going to run. Let me watch. Be right back. Yeah, watch that. Van versus Brandon Royval. Great fight. It's literally like those old school boxing wars, those old school like Mexican style, even though Josh Van isn't Mexican, but I believe Royval is. It was that old school like dog fight, you know, legendary type of fight. Dang, time ran out. All right, so now I'm gonna switch the gear. Since I'm skulled, I'm gonna get in. You know what? I'm still gonna risk a decent amount. Guys. But I'm gonna get in my actual best style, and that is basically just a VLS with the recoil and then some regular gear. Really with the fighter torso, that's what I hit hard with. Fighter torso, VLS, regular gear. I do big damage in that. Gotten big kills with that. But yeah, I'm liking the Dragonfire shield. I think it's underrated. It's a great weapon. But yeah, I think RuneScape, old school RuneScape, I think they're doing a great job of maintaining the game and making it better. Constantly adding new stuff to the game. You know, let's say the game is around for another 40 years. What does it look like? You just keep adding more and more skills to the game. Like if you just start the game, it's gonna be hard to get into it because there's gonna be so much to be able to do. But I mean, it's probably a good thing. It's probably better than, you know, there not being enough to do. But I hope with the new sailing skill they're putting in the game that they add some new weapons to the game. Some new weapons, some new abilities. You know, I think maybe there's going to be some new quests that come with sailing. You know, I don't even like quests, but more content in the game, the better. I'm actually gonna start messing around and doing some quests just because I think the game has so much to offer. Oh my FG. Van versus Royval. Yeah, bro, they're throwing, bro. It's a bloody fight. Like, they're going ape shit in that fight. It's a war, you know? And, you know, that's interesting because one thing I want to say, which I've talked about before, I think the best style to have in MMA is really good boxing. You have to have really good boxing. This guy pisses me off. If you guys ever run into this dude in Bounty Hunter, fuck this guy. This guy's like some type of bot. Fucking clown. All right, so we got the ops here. Let's see. I think as long as they keep free-to-play basic, it will keep it easy enough for new players to get in without being overwhelmed. Yeah, I agree with that. I think free to play is perfect. It's literally done perfectly. The whole game is done perfectly. They need to add in, once they add in this new sailing shit, they need to add in summoning like they did in the past, but maybe just revamp it a little bit. And then from there, once they add in summoning, maybe they can add in some sort of new skill, like something like, I don't know, some sort of skill where you achieve abilities for a limited time, like little power-ups. Like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z, where Goku had Kaioken, and he had to go learn it from Piccolo or whatever, like shit like that. All right, this guy's a Red Skull, but he's clearly faking it. But I'm gonna fight him anyways. Fuck him. This guy's a Red Skull, but he's clearly faking it. Hey, if he's faking it and I kill him, make sure you guys report him. I'm gonna give this dude one chance, and I'm getting out of here. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna lock in for a second. Might die here. They really need to fix this. Got him, guys. He wasn't able to kill me because of the Dragonfire Shield. You see that? Dragonfire Shield eats up the Void Waker. They really need to fix this thing where people are using like these contracts in the game to get these fake red skulls. I don't know. Maybe he's risking a decent amount. I can't really tell. But as of right now, I don't really think he's risking anything. Look at him run. I'm going to skip him. I'm going to skip him, guys. 12 people in the chat, hit that like button. I want the armor you make in Hunter to finally do something. Yeah. I can't do any skilling. They wild him. Yeah, so like, what I'm saying with that ability shit is like, yeah, the red skull means that they're risking at least 10 mil. But there's things that you can do to basically cheat the system to where it looks like you're risking a lot, but you're really not. And I'm pretty sure this dude is faking it. Anytime you guys see me in Bounty Hunter, I'm always risking at least 10 mil. Right now, I'm risking 20 mil. But I'm going to skip this guy because he's fucking lying. I could tell he's not risking 10 mil. So I'm not going to give him the opportunity to even get a kill. But yeah, so like what I'm saying basically is like more combat-based skills, right? So like dungeoneering. I don't like dungeoneering, but the concept around it was cool. So like if they have more skills that are combat-based skills, I think that would be good for the game. Armin Malls, I'm going to change my mind. You got to elaborate on that, brother. See, look at this dude. This dude's not risking shit. Look at this clown. I'm going to skip him. Fuck this guy. So, yeah. You know, like, some maybe like, for example, they're adding more things to the map, right? I'm going to fight this guy again. They're adding more things to the map, right? So, hold on, guys. Got to lock in. So with that being said, they add more things to the map. Maybe you go to different places in the map and you get specific skills. Like, for example, let's say, for example, you have like Zamrock, right? You have Bandos, you have all these guys. maybe you go to wherever the Bandos people are, wherever the Zamrock people are, and you learn a specific ate that, guys. And my hands weren't even on the mouse. Yeah, run, little bitch. Look at him run, guys. Look at him run. And so then maybe you learn. What's up, J500? Good to see you, J500. We got J500 in the house. Hit the like button. Trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. I think it's crazy it hits like 90 plus smithing just to make rune. Exactly. Harbor bound. That's exactly true. Like, they need to update that. Rune, what it takes to create rune is way outdated, because rune is worthless in this game now. However, the game is named Runescape. So, but yeah, it doesn't make sense that you need 90 something levels to craft rune, and rune is worthless in the game. Armin Charukian. Oh yeah. Armin Charukian versus Ilya. That's a tough fight for Ilya. Armin is a hell of a fighter. Armin's a great fighter. He's a local dude out here in Orange County. Yeah, I think Armin beats Ilya, honestly. And I think Armin beats Ilya because I think Armin's better on the ground. Armin has pretty good boxing. Ilya has better boxing, but I think that's like a nightmare matchup for Ilya. Go to sleep now. Going to sleep now, man. Have a great stream. Appreciate you, J500. Have a great sleep. Sweet dreams. But yeah, you guys like feel what I'm saying? Like, if they added in, like, think about it. Goku, Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta's coming or whatever, right? Goku goes to Piccolo and he learns Kaioken. Dude, you're like 35 and you playing RS. Yeah, you damn right, kid. You damn right. But I'm nowhere near 35, Bubba. Hey, roast this dude in the chat. Roast this fruitcake in the chat. Yeah, I'm actually nowhere near 35, but yeah, I am playing RuneScape. Most people on the game are in their 30s. I'm 30. Yeah. Everyone playing old school RS is 30. Exactly. Everyone on old school RuneScape is 30 or above. Like, no one's playing. If you're playing this game and you're 25 and you're 20 years old, you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna get destroyed. I mean, there's new players in the game, but damn, we can't be old. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, it's a fun game. Like, what the fuck you want? It's the best game out there. I'm 33. Yeah, bro. Yeah, 30 ain't even old, 35. I'm gonna fight this dude even though he's not skulled. Fuck it. Ooh, we might be able to get an easy kill here. Nah, he's trying to set us up. Yeah, like, I used to be all weirded out when I turned 30. So I'm like, oh shit, it's over with. I'm an old head now. Like, nah, bro, 30 is actually probably like, your 30s are some of the best years of your life. 30 is only old if you're planning on only living to being like fucking 25 or some shit. But nah, you got your whole life to live. 30 ain't old at all. And yeah, like, why should there be an age stop on playing a fun game? Hold up, guys. Yeah. I gotta be careful here because this dude, he's in DH, so he can't do big damage. So I gotta play my cards right here. But so far, this dude isn't doing shit. So see, just started at 30. Yeah, like, yeah, no, you can start at 30, but for me, like, if you're a real gamer, you're gonna be able to figure it out for sure. If you're a gamer, you're gonna be able to figure it out. But for me, I always wonder, like, for people who are just starting the game, they have such a like big disadvantage, because if you PK against someone like me in the game who's been playing for forever, you're gonna get destroyed. They can't really even talk to me. Our anime is way better. Anime, low Benjamin. See, don't eat. You already know what it is. You know how the game rolls. You know about Venge. Yeah, like come on, bro. Don't be a hater, bro. RuneScape is the shit. RuneScape, realistically, it is one of the best games ever created. No game that was created in 20. When was this game even created? In 2017. People in the chat, hit that like button. I already whooped Oda's ass. You know, he's got me before I've gotten him as well. So I would wreck Oda. If we fought right now, I would wreck Oda. Tell him to come to Bounty Hunter. Let me see. Bait the low HP, Venge spec, double eat when he does that, when he goes for it. You joking. Nah, Oda's not no fucking like unstoppable force. He's a good PKer, yeah, but he can lose. Like anybody can lose in PKing. Anybody can get cooked. Anybody can get wrecked. But realistically, guys, Oda dad died. Oh, that's really sad. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's fucked up. Cancer is a horrible thing. If that's true, that's really fucking sad if his dad died, you know. Condolences. But when it comes to, all right, we got this guy's one of my friends. But yeah, let's be real here. This is one of the funnest games that's ever been created. No game from this game was created, I believe, in 2000. No game from that time period has been able to stand the test of time, and people still play it. And it's been able to live throughout multiple decades of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, name a game. Even what's it called? World of Warcraft has not really sustained itself throughout the years like that, from what I understand. From what I understand, World of Warcraft kind of fell apart recently. I'm wrecking this dude right now. Gotta be careful here, though, because he's about to Venge in a moment. Hated EOC. Yeah, EOC was trash. EOC was the worst thing they could have ever done in the game. And it goes to show, like, the reason the game survived because they brought it back to the original old school version of the game. Now, I agree with them bringing it back to the original old school version of the game. And I think they're doing a great job because they've continued to update the game and maintain it. You know, with the new thing coming out soon here, sailing. I'm not a guy who likes skilling at all, but this sailing shit looks pretty interesting. Like, it genuinely looks pretty interesting. I tried to log on to Sailing World earlier, but on my computer, it just acts up for some reason. It get like downloads too small. Almost died right there. I mean, to be honest, bro, I'll probably be like 80 years old playing RuneScape. Like, why not? If they keep the game up, I'll be 80 years old playing RuneScape. Introducing a new skill in 2025. I'm following you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button as well. I subscribe. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. You see, my daughter is 3. Yeah, it's funny because so many people who play this game are like adults and have real adult shit going on, have kids, have wives, you know, are actually really successful people in life. You know, there's actually a lot of millionaires who play this game. You know, you'd be surprised in the people who play this game. You know, I'm a teacher. Yeah, I'm a teacher how to play RuneScape. Yeah. I don't know because RuneScape is like a gift and a curse. I'm not even gonna lie. Last stream I played, bro, I was getting fucking destroyed. I was getting so pissed. I was legit getting pissed. And I got back on and I played. I got back on. I played like later off the stream. Oop, about to die, guys. Almost died right there. But now I be getting pissed off at this game. I'm thinking I'm gonna start playing Call of Duty again. Thinking about getting the PlayStation 3 and hopping on. I haven't played Call of Duty in years, by the way, guys. But I would say I was one of the best players at one time on Call of Duty. You know, I was ranked in like the top 1,000 in the world of Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. I actually stopped playing RuneScape back in the day because I was playing so much Call of Duty. See, I did all that. I always come back to old school RuneScape. Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those games that you can't really stop playing. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, OG? I'm Manny. Nice to meet you. My man. I know how many times I've quote unquote quit old school RuneScape. You don't really quit it. I've went years without playing, but you always end up coming back to the game. And that's why it's such a great game. I think the main thing is the community. You know, even though there's a lot of nerds, a lot of trolls, and a lot of weirdos in the game, for the most part, everybody in the game is super cool. You don't quit, you come back. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, almost died right there, guys. Let's see if he runs again. He's going to run again in a moment. We'll try to get my venge off. I think I need to switch it over to a whip. Make sure I don't get smited here. Boy, be real. Before my main got banned, you know how many main accounts? I think over the past 20 years, so I spent half that time not playing RS. Yeah, that's hilarious. I've had so many accounts in this game that's been mad. I've had accounts that were maxed out fully. You know, my account back in the day, old school RuneScape, is not banned, but it's a worthless account now because of EOC is not playable. But I had an account called Noob Care, complete maxed out combat stats, just a super fun account, you know, and I can't play on it because of EOC. It's like a worthless account now, and I spent a lot of time building that account up. A gift from a friend. Yeah, I actually tried to hop back on the EOC RuneScape, and it's just so trash, it's not even funny. It's way too complex. They try to make it like World of Warcraft. People aren't trying to play World of Warcraft. Hey, but have you guys ever played Metal Gear Solid? That was a fun fucking game. Metal Gear Solid, guys. Great game, great storyline. It's one of the first games I ever played. Matter of fact, are they coming out with a new version of that game? Gotta lock in for a moment here. Make sure I do these eats right. There we go. All right, here we go. Now the kill's coming soon. Just gotta make sure I eat right here. I'm gonna wait till my spec goes back to 50, and then I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna go for it. Damn, free to play is safe more than bank. Oh, let's see. He's about to run. See if we can get him out of here. He's about to venge in a moment. About to eat that. Hopefully before he runs, I get another spec. I'm gonna pretend I'm smited. Switch the attack over. Oh, 1 second, guys. So this dude's pretty good. I gotta be on top of my P's and Q's with this guy. He's gonna run. He's gonna get away. Ooh. I'm about to die, guys. Hold on. All right, here he comes. And he ran. Your computer is lagging, or maybe it's my phone. No, I think it's the stream. The stream might be lagging. Hey, guys. Cast Venge after try and see your computer's lagging. Bro, you got lucky. I got crazy lucky there. I got crazy lucky. I want to keep fighting this guy. He's one of my buddies, so I'm going to get the whip. I'm going to switch up the style right now. Here we go. Switch up the style. I'm going to use a DDS. You know, you can't go wrong with the DDS, classic weapon. Here we go, guys. I'm going to get him out of here this time. I think the main thing about RuneScape is you just have to have a healthy relationship with the game. Just got to have a healthy relationship with the game. I'm going to kill this guy real quick. Little side quest kill. I got to go restart. It's been a while since I seen DH fight. And I might pull out some DH for bro right here. Look at this. Everybody wants to fight me. Everybody wants a piece of the kid. Like, can I re-gear? Shit. All right. So now I got a few seconds. But have you seen this game, this mini game called Bounty Hunter? Or if you played, you probably know the original Bounty Hunter from back in the day. Shit. Yeah, you probably know the original Bounty Hunter. Here we go, guys. Guys, zone in for a moment here. Not trying to die to this dude. Risk it. Risk it. All right, this setup I'm in, he should be getting cooked here with the speed of the whip. Lost like 50 mil rage quit. That's it? 50 mil? You're going to rage quit over 50 mil, brother? Come on, dog. But I feel you. I rage quit. The last time I quit the game, I got a big kill. I'm talking a huge kill. It was something like at the time, this is 2020. I want to say it was like 300 to 400 mil. And it was huge. Like today, it's not a huge deal, but at the time, the level my account was on old school, it wasn't like a big account, you know? And it was like, damn, I just got a huge kill. And then instantly I got PJ'd right after it got killed. I still got up because my +1 was one of the items that I killed the guy for. So that was nice, but I was just so pissed. So I feel you there, but 50 mil, come on, brother. You can make that back. I gambled it. Yeah, I feel you there. This game really is gambling. It really is. Oh, we're destroying this dude right now. Oh, shit, I'm destroying this dude. I should have kept whipping him there. Not going to let him get away. He's about to avenge. Hold up, guys. I'm about to try to spec this dude out before he can run away. Here we go. See if we get a big kill. He got away. He got away. Hey, log back on. I'll give you 50 mil. How about that? I'll give you 50 mil. Get you back in the game. Boom. How the fuck? How'd you lose 50 mil anyways? You made the money back, pking? Yeah, I made the money back, pking. The other day, I literally got back on the game, went into Bounty Hunter, got my noob gear. I'm telling you, the first 2 kills I had, I killed this dude, 170 mil. Using full Torva, I fucking wrecked him, bro. It was crazy. It's funny, sometimes when I'm off the stream, I just PK better because I'm more locked in. But you know how it is with PKing. It's like up and down. Got PJ. Yeah, that's the worst. I have 93 pure. You gotta get that. You gotta get that mage up to 90 to 94, bro. Ooh, almost died, guys. Almost got sent back to Lumbee right there. I'm just gonna Rambo spec. The Rambo spec didn't work. This dude must have anti-fire on, anti-dragon fire on. Hit you like 102 hits. Yeah, I had to eat everything perfectly on that one, or I was gonna get cooked. He's about to venge here in a moment. Here it goes, guys. He's about to do it in a moment. I think he forgot that I'm venged though. The great thing about this setup is every time he hits me, he's gonna take damage. All right, here comes the kill. It's coming. I need something a little bit more high powered. I'm not getting the hits I want. He's gonna do it to the death. All right, we got a real one here. He's gonna do it to the death. Don't run. Don't fucking do it. Don't you do it. Come on, dog. He's gonna run. Or he's trying to play it off. He's trying to trick us. Yeah, he ran. 15 seconds left. I think I could kill him. I really want to get this guy. He's in Void. I mean, Void is not hard to get. Oh, he skipped or he logged out. Void isn't hard to get, but Void is actually super underrated. Claws. Yeah, I should have brought Claws. Yeah, you're 100% right on that. I should have brought Claws. If I brought Claws, I would have been able to get him out of there. I mean, if you know life, it'll take one day. If you know life Void, it'll take one day. But now Void is underrated. That's the thing, man, about the game is like a lot of the stuff in the game is like, for example, Rune, right? The level that Rune is capable of capable of doing doesn't make sense for how hard it is, the level you need to be able to craft Rune. Void is one of the best things in the game when it comes to combat, but it's like it's a beginner thing, you know? So it's like, I mean, 7 hours, but you need a really good clan as well. You need a really good clan. There's a lot that goes into it. I would say it takes more than 7 hours. I mean, I don't think you would get it in one day. I think it'll take like 2 days. Unless you have a really good clan who's able to get in there and get it done. Typically, it takes a little bit more than that. All right, here we go. About to hop back in there. Yeah, Void is legit. The only problem with Void is you can get smited. Even like the new Bounty Hunter gear that takes a long time to get and it costs 10 mil. I would say Void is actually better. It's actually better than some of the Bounty Hunter for like what you get and what it does. Void's actually better. Even like, for example, I would say the DDS is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. All that old school stuff, this gear I'm wearing right here. This is the Bounty Hunter gear. The set bonus, melee special attacks, 15% accuracy. Only on special attacks. And it brings up your strength and shit like that. It's a little bit better defense. All right, hold on. I got to change my gear, guys. I got this nerd right here, Central C. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can get this guy out of here quick. Yeah, all right, guys. I'm going to switch my gear right quick. Watch this. This is how you deal with those Void Waker nerds. I'm pretty sure Central C is in the chat as well. Watch this, guys. Anytime you get these types of players, let me see. Anytime you get these types of players, this is how you deal with them. Yeah, here we go. I'm skulled, so I can't risk too much. But this is how I'm going to deal with this dude, Central C. Always love D boots. You voided up. Oh, yeah. And this is why I'm voided up right here. Look at that. Look at that mage defense. So for people like Central C. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to lock in for a moment. I'm not about to lose to this nerd. Almost died right there because I clicked the wrong thing. Hit that like button, guys. Here comes a KO. Look at him run. Look at this coward run, guys. Fucking pussy. I know you're going to kill that nerd. Yeah. I'm going to try to play sometime this week. It's time consuming. Yeah, it is. But if you just play like an hour, you know, you set like a set amount of time, like I'm only going to play an hour. Or if you hop on and you're like, hey, I'm going to stream. So that's kind of how I get away with playing. Because I'm like, all right, when I play, I'm going to stream. I'm going to make it productive. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I'm hitting two birds with one stone because, you know, I have to make a certain amount of YouTube videos every week as a partner. But at the same time, I'm playing RuneScape. So boom, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Oh, you can't bind in Bounty Hunter. You can't do any type of I've never seen your content before. Yeah, check out some of my other content. I teach people how to fight, a lot of martial arts shit. You know, we just get into a lot of stuff. And every once in a while, I hop on and do some RuneScape. But yeah, check out some of my older videos on the fight game. I make people money in the fights, shit like that. All right, I got to lock in for this fight, guys. Here we go. I'm going to make sure I take out his first Venge spell so he can't even use that. Look at him. Now he's going to run. Look at him. This guy's a coward, guys. Straight coward. It's time consuming because I have to raise stats. Yeah, you got to raise stats, but, you know, there's ways around that as well. You can AFK, you know. You know, I don't condone botting, but, you know, there's a lot of ways you can get those stats up. But I don't condone botting, you know. Whatever you do, do not bot. You know, I do not condone botting. But if you have a life and you got shit to do, you got to do what you got to do. But if you bring a D skimmy, you're better off. When was the last time you played D skimmy? Well, here's the thing. I'm a big advocate on botting. Yeah. The thing is, with guys like this, I could bring a D skimmy, but his whole purpose, he's not trying to fight. So I have to make sure, because I'm risking mills here. I'm risking like a decent amount. He's not trying to fight, so I have to make sure that I time everything just right. So that's the issue here. I have to make sure that, see this timer? Oh, you guys can't see the timer, but I have 30 seconds or 1 minute in between whenever I use my spell on my Dragonfire shield. All right, here we go. Look at him run, guys. Look at him run like a bitch. So I think he only used one spec here. So that's why I hate guys like this, because they don't even play. They just kind of run. But yeah, no, but real talk, like, you got to do what you got to do. If you have a whole life and you can't, you know, you don't have the time to know life the game, then, you know, if you got to do what you got to do, then that's just what it is. Like, you're not going to get any judgments from me. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure people sell accounts as well that have the stats already pre-done. So, like, if you're making money in life and stuff like that, and you don't really care to spend $100 or something, somebody who makes accounts and sells them, then that's a way you could go as well. Let's see. Yeah, I'm serious about the GP handout. If you pull up, come to World 18, I'll give you 50 mil. Get you back on, because he wanted to fight. See, I'm gonna run now until I get my spec back. See, everyone's trying to fight me, guys. Now I'm gonna run. Now I'm gonna play how this guy plays. I'm out of there. Now he's calling me a rat. That's how he plays. That's love. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about, you know? Like, I got destroyed on the stream. Hey, hit the like button, guys. 18 people in the chat. It got destroyed on stream one time. And someone in the chat gave me, like, almost 100 mil. So, yeah, of course I'm going to show the love back and give the chat 50 mil. Ilya hits harder, pound for pound, anyone in UFC. I wouldn't say that. That's crazy talk. But he is a hell of, I don't think he hits hard. He obviously hits hard, but he's a hell of a boxer, you know? That's what it is. He's a hell of a fighter, hell of a boxer. Yeah, man, incredible performance from Ilya. You were right, Damon, about, he kind of set that shot up with the body shot. So you were right about that body shot. He kind of did set it up with the body shot. But that was a beautiful performance. I mean, you have to admit he does have some of the best boxing, probably the best boxing in the UFC. You know, no one can deny that. He's a great fighter, exciting fighter as well. Only knock you could. PG in the house. We got Pickle Gamer in the house. Hey, you guys got to check out Pickle Gamer as well. He put out a great video recently on like job interviews and stuff like that. I enjoyed that video. It was a great video. And PG is actually secretly the best PKer in the game. He actually plays RuneScape. He pretends that he doesn't, but he's actually the best PKer in the game. So you guys got to check out PG as well. His combos are art. Yeah, you could just look at Ilya box, and he has some of the best boxing ever seen in the UFC. It's funny to me how many similarities him and Conor McGregor have. I got to lock in for this fight. But yeah, he's basically like Conor McGregor 2.0. It's like the UFC literally just like found this dude somewhere and was like, all right, we need a new Conor. Conor's clearly about to retire. He's not the same guy no more. We need a new Conor. All right, boom, there he is. Now, it's weird to me, though, because he has the same tattoos as Conor McGregor. The fighting style is somewhat similar. You know, like the really crisp, sharp boxing. Hey, Damon, was in that fight, was Ilya southpaw or was he orthodox? I think he was orthodox, no? It's hard for me to tell. But he can grapple. Hit that like button. I'm a closeted PKer. Yeah. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. We've came close. The last live stream came close. So trying to get 100 people in there tonight. But yeah, like Damon, was Ilya southpaw in that fight, or was he orthodox? PG, you haven't even seen Ilia Topuria fight yet. He's like the new breed in the UFC of the young guys. Dudes, oh shit, I'm getting destroyed, guys. Holy shit. There we go. Now I changed the momentum a little bit. But I am getting wrecked here. I'm gonna have to run. Yeah, I gotta run, guys. I'm about to die. I might survive. Almost died, guys, but I made it. Made it out of there. Just barely. Yeah, I had to run. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. What's his weight class? He's a 155 pounder. He's a 155 pounder. He won the 145 pound belt, and he just won the 155 pound belt. He's a really good boxer, knocks out a lot of people with his hands. He's from Spain. He's basically like the new Conor McGregor. Like, obviously, Conor is his own guy. Like, he has a huge personality. Ilia doesn't have that personality, but he's a hell of a fighter. Probably one of the best fighters we've ever seen in the UFC, actually. As far as boxing goes. I mean, I could see him, like, going in professional boxing and doing pretty well. Oh, all right, here we go, guys. I'm about to zone in right here because this guy's actually trying to fight for a while, so I could see him, like, he almost fell for it. He fell for it, guys. He fell for it. Got him out of there. He got too gun ho. He got too excited. This guy's next. He's fighting good fighters though. Yeah, he's fighting really good fighters. He just knocked out Charles Oliveira, who been in UFC for a super long time as a champion. Before that, he knocked out what's his name? Volkanovski. Hit that like button. 20 people in the chat. Playing RuneScape now, trying to make money. Shake my head. Hey, Phil flexing. Pull up to World 318. Give you some bread. Give you some dough. And then let me know when you're here in World 318 because I have my PM off. Don Cerrone was another one who was great at combos. His fists were broken though. Yeah, Cerrone had great combos. Like, remember when he knocked out Jake Ellenberger and he went like body shot, head kick. He went up top, you know, and just wrecked the dude. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. No, it's okay. I'm gonna make my own so I can learn the game. Okay, that's honorable. But yeah, some of you guys might not know. PG actually, he used to be roommates or something like that with Travis Barker. He's made videos on his channel talking about that. So that's pretty interesting. Any of you guys in the chat know any famous people or were like went to school with any famous people or anything like that? Anybody in your school back in the day popped off and did something big, like some people you went to high school with or something like that? Any girls you went to high school with turn out to be super hot? Like, what happened, guys? Let me know. It's a funny story. One girl I went to high school with, she was like a cheerleader back in the day, and basically this chick recently, when Andrew Tate had his whole thing in LA where some girl was like saying like all these stories, that was actually a chick I went to high school with. I guess somehow she started dating Andrew Tate. I don't know, but it's funny how small the world actually is. Let me see. So I'm still skulled, so I'm just gonna keep this gear on. If I run into that Ranger, I'm just gonna keep this gear on. Jeff Tang That's about it. Who the hell is Jeff Tang? Never heard of him. Jeff Tang? I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah, I don't know what Jeff Tang. Bruh, I'm in 16. Bro, you gotta come to 18. Are you a member or no? You're not a member. Well, hold on. I'm gonna switch worlds in a moment. I gotta whip this dude's ass. He's a basketball player. Oh, basketball? I don't watch any other sports other than MMA. I think Ilya's ability to get hit and push through is wild. Yeah, bro, like that Ilya is interesting to me because when Ilya came into the game, like you would have never really thought that he would be as good as he is. Because I remember one of his like first fights in UFC, he almost got knocked out. I don't know if you remember that, but yeah, one of his first fights in UFC, he got hit with a big knee. And one of his first fights, he got head kicked, right? He got head kicked nasty. Like, where are those dudes now? The guys that he beat, but that dude hit him with a nasty head kick. And it's like, that dude must have been pretty good. That dude must have been really good. He almost knocked Ilya out. And now we see Ilya becoming the world champ in 2 different weight classes. Like, where are those dudes at? You know what I'm saying? There was a dude who hit Ilya with a big knee early on in his career. I don't know if you remember that or which fighter that was, but yeah, I mean, I knew he was a good fighter, but I didn't know he was this good, you know? I honestly thought he was a bit of a McGregor clone, like a copycat. I'm about to kill this guy, guys. Just wait. I might even get a smite on this guy. He's about to use his spec in a moment. I'm going to wait till the time is right. I'm going to get him out of here. Watch this, guys. What is that? He had 74 hit points. So what I'm going to do is, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit him with the, ooh. Gotta be careful here, guys. Fake smite. Hold up, guys. I gotta zone in for a second. Because if I do this right, I might be able to smite this guy. Here we go. Here he comes, guys. Let's go. Let's get a smite on this guy. Let's go. Here it comes. Let's go. Damn it. That was my chance to get him. He ate it. Ooh, risk it. Risk it. Let's go. Risk it. Damn it, guys. Let's see if he runs, though. Damn. Yeah, this is a dangerous... Well, this isn't a dangerous fight, but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm going to wait till he attacks. I mean, he's staying, so... Seriously didn't like Ilya up until 2 fights ago. Oh, risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I mean, if he's out of here. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get my spec back. Damn, he got away. He got away, guys. See, shield needs to go. Now the shield is what gives me the power to eat their specs, and the shield gives me a special attack. I seriously didn't like Ilya up until 2 fights ago. What was 2 fights ago? 2 fights ago, who he fought? You're talking about the Volk fight? I mean, the moment I saw Ilya, the moment I saw his striking, I knew he was a really fucking the best boxer in the UFC. But one thing we got to talk about, Damon, is the Joshua Van fight against Brandon Roval. Let's talk about that fight. What a fight. How about Josh Van? Josh Van's a beast. Bro, I'm in 316. Yeah, I'm in 318 right now, but let me get this guy up out of here and then meet at the Grand Exchange. See, so that's why he's dead. Do it. Damn it, he didn't do it. He didn't fall for it. But you see that? I hit him with the Dragonfire Shield and then 2 specs back to back. The Dragonfire Shield takes their revenge off. 22 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Let's go. We're trying to get to 100 people in the chat. Let's fucking go. Let me see. Yeah, I called that Van win too. Hit that like button. PG in the house. But I don't like how, I'll be honest, I don't like how Van, I mean, I get it. Like, you're trying to win the fight or whatever. And it's a legal move. But I really don't like that oblique kick. Because it's just like a dirty move. You know, you can really end someone's career with that move. But then again, it's the fight game. So I guess fuck it is what it is, right? Here we go, guys. I don't know. This dude actually waits a while to fight. So I might just try to wait it out with this dude. Here we go. I'm going to go for it. Let's see if we can get him out of there. Let's go. Damn, guys. Hey, respect to this dude. He actually fights, though. Most of these guys just attack and run. And someone was saying earlier my thing is glitching out. Yeah, I don't know if it's my stream or if it's the game itself, because they're about to put in the sailing ship. But yeah, no, the game is definitely glitching out. Some of the graphics on the game are glitching. The Jones kick. Here we go. Dragonfire Shield spec. Boom. It didn't hit. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that kick. I think it's just a dirty move. Yeah, sailing sucks as fuck. I mean, it hasn't even came out yet. I need to get that new RuneScape. Nah, that new RuneScape is trash, bro. PG. Do not play the new RuneScape. It's fucking trash. Ask anybody in the chat. If you're trying to play RuneScape, you gotta play the old version. Like, the new one is complete trash. Terrible game. You'll play the new one and you'll be like, what the fuck is this? Or you might play the new one and be like, oh, this is a great game because you never played the old one. But nah, the new one is so trash. Terrible game. This game is actually probably like the oldest game of its kind that is still running and still going strong. Dragon Wild looks cool. I mean, Dragon Wild, it looks cool, but I don't like the mechanics of the games. I haven't even played Dragon Wild, but I mean, it looks cool, yeah, but I mean, it's like RuneScape 3. Like, for me, I'm about the game. I play the game for pking, you know? Dragon Ball, I don't think there is any pking in that game. I'm going to go for it. Has anybody in the chat played Dragon Ball? He brought a DDS out. Ah, okay. I see why he did that. He brought a DDS out because of my mage defense. Smart move. Smart move on his part. But if that's the case, then he should have brought a whip. See? He could have killed me. If you start, if I start playing, will you be my sensei? Yeah, I'll be your sensei, PG. I mean, you got a lot to learn, but yeah, I'll be your sensei. But PG, if you start playing, I think you would want to be a PKer, because how you like playing those the first person shooter games. Damn, almost chances dude again. You should get a whip. Yeah, I mean, I would get a whip, but it's just not necessary because I got the Void Waker on. You know, the whip has better stats than the Void Waker, but I don't want to switch between the two of them. Only thing I get from wearing a whip is like a small boost in strength advantage. All right, next one, I'm going to get the whip out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to die. Oh, shit. Almost. See that, guys? I almost clicked on the wrong thing. So this dude's a fucking noob. Might be able to spec this dude out. Yeah, PG. Hey, PG, if you start playing RuneScape, I guarantee, and you stream it, I guarantee your channel's going to love it. And you're going to get a lot of new people on your channel because there's so many people who play the game and who want to help you on the game as like a new player. That's the best thing about the game is the community. Yo, you need to switch, bro. Hold on 1 second. Well, I got to finish this fight. Got to finish this fight, kiddo. Switch, like switch weapons? Oh, I'm going to get him out of here this time. Watch. Check it. Hold up. Watch this. Oh, he's trying to re-gear. Lock in then. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to lock in. His whole ass running. Yeah. 23 people in the chat. Hit that like button. We're trying to get to 100 people in the chat. We got to get to 100 people in the chat. Hey, if we get to 100 people in the chat, I'm going to take my pants off. Pause. Nah, I'm not going to take the pants off. You guys, some of you guys' face lit up like, oh, he's going to take his pants off? Nah, you thought. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Damn it. Fuck up. Double kill. Fuck. Double kill, guys. You know, I was just getting tired of fighting that fucking noob. So it was a risky play. But if he comes back, I'm going to attack him. Damn, I don't even have any spec. Fuck. Damn it, guys. If I had any spec, I would attack him in a heartbeat. Oh, I actually can't attack him because he's level 125. All right, well, he got lucky there. Now I got Jar Lord. This dude usually risks a good amount. Smashing that like button. Actually, this dude's not risking shit. I'm not fighting this dude. All right, here I come. I'm coming to World 316. Well, here, actually, I'm not going to give you 50 mil. I'm going to give you 25 mil. Because my cash stack is looking a little low. So not 50 mil. I'll give you half. You said World 316? There's no bounty hunter world in 316. Don't be lurking and not hitting that like button, you weirdos. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. Don D, what world? You said you're in World 318. That's not a bounty hunter world. So the cash stack's looking a little low. But yeah, so you guys know what's going on with the Diddy case? Did he get like convicted yet, or what? What's going on with that? I think today he's supposed to get convicted, no? Or there's supposed to be like the verdict is supposed to happen today, I think. All right, so now we can go back. I'm there. Where are you at though? You're in Bounty Hunter, or you in hold on. The jury's out. 4/5 decisions. Jury turned out 4 or 5 decisions. All right, so what does that mean? So it's a mistrial, grand exchange. Where you at? What's your account? I'm here at Bounty Hunter. Felix's Enclave. Where are you at? Grand Exchange, or you at the DF? GE? What is DF? GE. All right, GE. Cool. So so what does that mean exactly? Is a mistrial? There's a lot of crazy shit going on with these celebrities. We got Liver King crashing out. We got Diddy. Yeah, I got you. I'm about to be there in 2 seconds. I just had to switch worlds. Here we go. We won't know until all charges are done being deliberated. Diddy PKs. Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my PM on. I'm right here. I'm right by this log guy in the Grand Exchange. I'm wearing a helmet that is not. In some places in Wildy Fight Pit. All right, I'm here at the Grand Exchange, so pull up. But yeah, I mean, that whole Diddy shit, I thought for sure he's gonna get found guilty, but I don't know. He might get off. If Diddy walks, he'll PK. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that whole thing is wild. Like, some of the stories that came out in that case, pretty crazy. Crazy shit going on. But yeah, I mean, you got Liver King going ape shit. Matter of fact, while we wait for this dude, let's look at some of Liver King shit. Let's see what he's got going on. Because last time I checked, he was saying, he said some shit like, he was saying he's going to make a bunch of videos for the next 5 days What happened to the Liver King besides him being a liar? Oh, bro, PG, you're out of the loop, bro. PG, you're crazy out of the loop. Liver King has been crashing out. He was trying to allegedly trying to stalk Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan put a what's it called? Restraining order on him. And since then, he's been making a lot of threats to Joe Rogan because he wanted to be on Rogan's podcast, and he's just been crashing out, bro. Let me see if we get him pulled up here. All right, so while we wait for this dude, I'm gonna pull up some of these Liver King videos. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let's see here. All right, here's Liver King. This is his feed. Oh, maybe they deleted some of the videos. Yeah, man, he was crashing out recently. Let's see what he's looking like now. Can you guys hear this?
Kind of a little bit embarrassed. And I thought, oh, you know what? I don't think I made a video today. I said I was going to, so I better deliver on it. But it was Sunday, family day, God's day, capital G day. And we did that thing, man. That was good. And so I'm walking by this one, this throne, old throne, and I thought Buffalo's real. That's legit. That's gonna stay. But I thought, oh my God. You know, the predecessor me, I would have hated me too.
All right, he's being somewhat normal in this one, but let me see here. We got to get the threats. Here we go.
Good morning, primals. From the vibration plate of the greatest.
Hold up real quick. So you guys know. Here we go. Dondi give him 25 mil. Boom. Level 63. He's a little new, but you know, we got him 25 mil right there. Boom. All right, let's go back to the Liver King.
World. Awesome.
Nah, we gotta get. All right, here we go.
You're at the hotel. 4 Seasons. You don't have a real kitchen. It's a charlatan. Liver King.
Natty.
And then, so where are the heating elements? You can ask for the hot box to stay back.
Let me see when he got arrested. Hey, PG, what do you think? You think he's on drugs or no? Let me see here.
Record anything and everything. Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did to give you something to fight for, because I have my family to fight for. And I'll die for them. You know that.
Yes.
And you're a black belt.
Whoa,
you've never come across something like this. Willing to die, hoping that you'll choke me out. I pray to God, because that's a dream come true. It feels good. And then the limbs, I'm fighting for my family. So limb. Go ahead. But then you have to contend with something else. And I weigh 177 pounds, an actual savage. And so at first you're like, fuck that guy. And right when you all of a sudden he did get your attention, which I already did before this, you're saying, I'm going to choke that motherfucker, that piece of fucking shit. I'm going to choke him out.
He's tweaking. This fool just trying to make yeah, you would think so. That's what everyone thinks, but he really went to jail for terroristic threats. Now I want to show you guys this, right? So you see him now. Take a good look at him right now. Let's see. I want to see him when he like had all the little alleged, meth scratches on his face. Allegedly. Like,
you're at the hotel.
You see him when he's in the woods. Oh man. See the really unhinged. Okay, this is one that's kind of unhinged.
Some of you know about Barbarian. It's a modern day rite of passage. It's
all right. Now we see how he looks there. Now watch when he started this whole thing, right? We're gonna go all the way back. Look how healthy he looked back then to compare it now. So some people will be like, "Oh, I want to get on steroids because I want to get jacked and this and that." I'm telling you right now, just getting on a bunch of roids because you're trying to get jacked isn't always gonna be good for your health at all. Like, you look at Liver King, like, yeah, he's super jacked, but if you look at him just 2 years ago, he looks like he's aged at least 10 years. Here we go. Take a look. Hold on. There's so many fucking things to get through here. I met Liver King actually about 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago at the UFC fights, Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier in Vegas. He was the only dude that had his shirt off. He's like this tall, super short. And he was a strange guy for sure. But he looked somewhat healthy still, somewhat healthy. So, damn, there's too many things to pull through here. Almost at the end, but let's see what's this. Show the real. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's no world where you can eat raw bull testicles all day and think you're going to be healthy, and there's not going to be like you're not going to get parasites or something from doing that. It's just not how the world works. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look at this shit, guys.
Primal need to know how hard Liver King Chef Lionel works on Saturday.
I'm Liver King Chef Lionel.
This is how
we have brain. We're gonna have several types of brain. We're gonna have our cow brain. We have our lamb brain. We have our goat brain, and of course we have our pig brain. We prepare these several different ways. We have brain fillet. We have brain sashimi. We have brain tartare. We got brain soup. We have brain ceviche. We got brain broth. And of course, we have our brain supplements. With our dinner, we're gonna have our whole beast protein shake. We're also gonna have our raw testicles, raw bone marrow, and raw liver. If you're not managed to eat that, do yourself a favor, get yourself a bottle of King. That's gonna have everything on that plate to boost your testosterone.
That's fucking weird. That's weird as shit. If you're actually eating that shit, you're a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way around it. PG is cool though. PG eats this stuff, but he's a cool guy. But other people who eat this stuff, yeah, PG actually though, you were going carnivore, right? So don't get me wrong, guys. If you're going carnivore diet, that's not the same thing as eating bull testicles raw. If you're eating a carnivore diet, cool. That's a good diet to have. Any type of elimination diet. But if you think you're going to eat raw bull testicles every day and you're going to be okay and do a bunch of steroids and you're just going to be good, you're not. But if you can see, like, you can see his face and how he's changed through the years, it's like, yeah, he's down bad. Apparently he's doing a bunch of coffee enemas and all this crazy shit. So yeah, but yeah, so PG, this is Ilia Topuria. Let me see if I can pull him up right now. Let's see, Ilia. Oh wait, hold up, guys. Before I pull up Ilia, let me show you this. Now this is interesting. Damn it. Where is it? Here we go. Now look at this. The similarities between McGregor and Ilia Topuria. Let me take my face out of here real quick. Let me see. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. All right, now look at this, guys. KO'd Brazilians for the belt. They both have a similar chest tattoo. Look at this chest tattoo. It's basically it's like same exact concept. Same exact back tattoo. This is crazy. I would never in a year, oh yeah, Dondi, my man, no problem. I would never in a million years get the exact same tattoo as another man. That's wild to me. They both got the 145, 155 belts. Look at that. They both have their flags on their shoulders when they got that belt. They both snatched the belt. 27 people in the chat, hit that like button. They both snatched the belt.
He's just having a hard time.
And then, like, yeah, there's just so many similarities. Both from Europe. 28 people in the chat, hit that like button. Both of them from Europe. I mean, there's so many similarities.
He's just having a hard time.
You know, it's like they literally have a Conor McGregor clone. The second Conor McGregor. Rob Roon, yeah. It's ridiculous. I thought McGregor was from Scotland. Now McGregor's from Ireland. Scotland. I actually met some people from Scotland the other day. Hey, we got any Europeans in the chat? Where are the Europeans at? Crazy. Same tramp stamp as well. Yeah. Yeah, the same exact tattoos. It's like, that's weird. I get being a fan of a guy, but like, come on, bro. But it's weird as well because it's like their trajectories of their career is going in the same way. Ilia is one of the most famous fighters out right now. They're starting to kind of make him into that McGregor type figure as much as they can. McGregor is obviously going to retire soon or switch to bare knuckle. He can't continue fighting, at least in MMA at this level. Murder? What do you mean? Did we discuss that murder that Herb Dean let happen? Which one? Which one? There's so many with Herb Dean. He's talking about a fight. Which fight are you talking about? I quit drinking. Just bought my first iPhone, laptop, smartwatch. Life is good. Isaac Munoz in the house. Congrats. That's a beautiful thing. You know, your life is headed in the right direction, my man. Keep it up. Keep it going. Jack Hermanson. Oh, yeah. I mean, that wasn't crazy. We've seen worse than that. I mean, yeah, Jack Hermanson got KO'd for sure and took a big bomb after that from RoboCop. But, I mean, I feel like that's pretty typical of Herb Dean, you know. I don't feel like that was like that crazy of a stoppage. Isaac with the flex. Yeah. It's a big flex right there. Yeah, anytime, you know, you get your life together, that's a huge accomplishment. You know, everybody's coming from different starting points, but to be able to get your life back on track, you know, that's an amazing thing. Even something as simple as, you know, getting a new iPhone or whatever, you know, that's huge. And stopping drinking alone is huge. You know, there's actually, usually we have a guy in the chat, Will. He's also a YouTuber, but Will does a lot in the recovery space, and he talks about all the time, like, You know, it takes a lot to overcome that stuff. So that's impressive. But PG, what games you playing right now? What you playing anything new? What you got going on with the gaming? All right, we got a fight against this guy, 108, Relon. He left though. He hit the lobby. I'm gonna try to spec him out immediately. I was a bad fatal alcoholic. MMA saved my life. That's a beautiful story. It's similar like Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira had a huge alcohol problem as well. A lot of fighters actually have alcohol problems. You'd be surprised. You really would be surprised, because it seems like MMA and alcoholism, there's some sort of connection there where, like, if you're an alcoholic, you'll gravitate more towards MMA. Got him. Fuck, double kill. Fuck, guys, again. Damn it. Did it again. Fuck. But at least I got some of my money back, you know, a couple, but I gotta be careful here because everyone's gonna try to attack me because they know that I just killed this dude. I'm dead. Fucking clowns, man. Straight clowns in this game. I think I became a fan when I saw you in the gym working out the bag. Yeah, my man. Oh, that's regular. That's daily. After this, I'm about to go hit the gym. I'm gonna go hard for like 3 hours in the gym. It's like my regular routine. I think it has to do with most alcoholics chasing adrenaline, and most addicts don't fear death. It makes MMA easier and normal for a person, in my opinion. So how tall are you? I'm about 6'4". 6'4" in real life. Yeah, that makes sense. You would believe my dad owns a gym. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, but that makes a lot of sense. You know, I think MMA is a beautiful thing because of that. It's an easy transition. You know, a lot of people think like, oh, it's a brutal sport and blah, blah, blah. Like they're just beating each other up. Nah, not necessarily. You know, this is actually very healing for many people. In a way, it's like, you know, you can go in there, fight your demons in real time. I beat myself up being drunk worse than anyone has whooping me. I beat myself up being drunk worse than anyone has whooping me. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you. I just never got into it. 29 people in the chat, hit that like button. I just never got into it. You know, I can drink a lot. Like straight up. Like last time I drank, I had a whole bottle of whiskey. Boom, didn't even get me drunk, you know, just because of how I'm built. But I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It just never was my thing, you know. I'm glad I never got into it. But yeah, Isaac, if you have that addiction trait, I think that addiction trait is a powerful thing. I think, like for me, I have an addicted personality. So instead of being addicted to like alcohol, shit like that, I got addicted to training. You know, and that was a healthy thing to be addicted to. I think that's the way to go. I had enough though, can't maintain it anymore. I just smoked some hash. Bro, I used to smoke every single day of my life for like over 10 years. Every day, before every practice, I would be super baked. I'm talking, I would wake up, go train, smoke right before training, get off of training, smoke, go train again, smoke, smoke again before bed. That was my routine for like over 10 years. And for me, at the end of it, it literally wouldn't even get me, like, weed wouldn't do nothing for me anymore. Like, if I go smoke right now, it's not gonna affect me at all. It's literally gonna do nothing for me. So that's why, like, for me, I was like, I guess, well, I'm done smoking, I'm done drinking. I never really started drinking, but yeah, weed does nothing for me at all. And I noticed, like, at least for me in my life, whenever I stopped smoking, for me personally, I got like way more successful every single time. Like every time I stopped smoking for an extended period of time, I made more money. I randomly came into money, or just different random shit would happen. 30 people in the chat, hit that like button. I'm trying to get to 100 people, 70 more people in the chat. Let's go. I'm stoned. Phil is stoned right now. Hey, I'm not hating. You know, is what it is. I used to get stoned all the time, literally all the time. But I think I smoked so much that it just doesn't affect me anymore. Literally, it's a weird thing, but literally, I smoked so much, I broke the code. It's a gift and a curse. Being athletic is amazing. It just isn't safe how hard I'm pushing myself, because my mind is limitless. Even training can be abused. Oh no, that's very true. That's a whole fact. That's literally, I used to do that all the time. I used to train to where my body would be broken, which is what you need to do if you're a professional. But there is a balance for sure. You smoked what, cigarettes? Nah, I would never touch a cigarette. Nah, hell no. I smoked weed, bro. Cigarette, I wouldn't touch a cigarette at all. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like none of that shit. But weed, what I would do is I would go smoke and then I would go train. Or I would smoke and I go run a bunch of miles. Okay, man, have a good night. Love you, bro. Peace, guys. Hit that like button. Love you too, PG. Hey, you guys, make sure you check out PG as well. Pickle Gamer. We're going to get him on RuneScape. Yeah, for me, like, I would smoke and then go run 10 miles. That was my thing. Or I would smoke and I would go train. That was my thing. I smoked and got depressed. Yeah, I think it just depends on the person and what you're doing. For me, it was a great creative way to explore martial arts and explore fitness. You know, like smoking and just getting really into a workout. That's how I used it personally. But at a certain point, it just didn't do it for me no more. Any good money-making tips? Guys just started old school arrest. All right, I got to lock into this fight. We got this nerd right here, Big Samuel, who's a nerd. I'm going to get him out of here. He used to be named Woke Trans. He's one of our arch enemies. We got to get him out of here. I got to zone in. Oh, you know what? I should have put on Void. Shit. Yeah, I fucked up there big time. The reason I died there is because I clicked the wrong weapon and it took off some of my hit points. So yeah, that was a big fuck up. So yeah, the best way to make money if you're a member and you're just trying to get back on the game is gonna be Green Dragons. Yeah, it's gonna be Green Dragons. A tool I use for music and creativity. Yeah, exactly. Like if you get baked and you go listen to some music, that's what I'm saying. For me, I loved getting baked, putting the headphones on and going and running, right? That was like some legendary shit for me. That was like what I would do. Or I would get baked and I would go hit the bag, put some music on and just fucking vibe out and then just train. That's like what I love doing when I did smoke a bunch. Or I would go like smoking and I would go to the gym and train and spar. Problem is, some days you spar baked and you'll be on a different level. Some days you spar baked and it will bring you down. And at this point as a pro, everyone I spar is really good. You can't be going in there half-assed. You're gonna have a rough night. You're gonna have a rough day. I remember I was sparring Nikolai Vervinov. He's in the UFC. I was sparring him. Showed up to the gym baked that day. And it was a way harder sparring session than it needed to be because I was fighting him and I was fighting myself. And it was like everything was heavy and I like couldn't breathe because I was so high. Bro, it was so fucked. So that day I was like, nah, I'm done smoking when I train. Taking a run and music is always fun. So you're a professional fighter. Yeah, I'm a professional fighter. Check out some of my other videos on my channel. You'll see some of my fights and shit. That's what I do in real life. Professional fighter, martial artist, you know, that type of shit. All right, how do I want to take these guys out now, guys? I'm gonna use the Soul Reaper axe. That would be scary to not know if you're going to react good to weed and fighting. Yeah, some dudes, that's what they do. They like smoke all day, every day, and it's cool for them, and they're good. But nah, like at a certain point, it's like you smoke and you don't know what you're gonna get. You might feel great, you might feel like shit. There's like 200 man plus CC called Pickle Gang at Soul Wars. Weed's just a waste of time. Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't say it's a waste of time. I think it has its place. I think everything has its time and place to be used. I think it's a waste of time if that's all you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has its time and place. Like, if you're going through something rough and the weed is helping you for the moment, like medicine, right? I don't think you're supposed to be like permanently on medicine. And this isn't medical advice. This is not medical advice. So don't be coming back and being like, oh, Manny said, nah. Like, for example, if you have a cold, right? You're not supposed to take fucking the cold medicine for the rest of your life. You're supposed to take it for the moment, get healthy, and then you're not taking it, right? I think it's the same with weed. I don't think you should be smoking every single day of your life. I don't think you should be dependent on it. But I think if you're using it for a moment to overcome something, that's a different thing. I think it's more of like, use it, don't let it use you. You know what I'm saying? But for most people, it's a waste of time. I think most people use it because they're bored and they don't like being, I do it every day. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing it every day, for sure. You definitely shouldn't be doing it every day. I don't think you should be doing most things every day. You shouldn't be eating meat every day. I don't think we're supposed to be built like that. You shouldn't be smoking weed every day. I don't think that's a thing. You know, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol every day. Definitely not. I think life's about balance, in my opinion. Not even gonna lie, it helps shaking while PKing. Oh yeah, no, 1000%. Like, if you get baked in PK, you'll probably be in the zone. Like, if you put some music on, bake PKing, oh yeah, you'll probably be in the crazy zone. You'll be destroying people. They use it to escape. That's not what it's for. Yeah, that's the thing. 31 people in the chat, hit that like button. I didn't use it to escape. I used it to enhance my training. And I used it also to kind of just get in a different creative zone. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly can look back and be like, all the weed I smoked back in the day, it wasn't really a detriment to me. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm not, you know, I don't know it all. So I'm just a random black dude. I got zoned in for this fight. All right, here we go, guys. Let me see if I can get this guy up out of here. He's about to spec in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, just basically never giving him a chance to being able to set up his special attack. Big hits. Big hits, guys. He's about to have revenge in a second. He's gonna try a revenge combo. Big hit. Never give him a chance to set it up. Here we go. Now he's gonna run. All drugs are tools. I used to have a toolbox. Yeah, Damon used to go hard. That Psalm, behold, you must have. Hey, read New Testament, ain't seen it in a minute. My man, good to see you. Yeah, Damon used to be a wild boy back in the days. He was a party animal back in the day. Hey, Damon, you're Mexican, right? Oh, no, you're Puerto Rican. That's right. Yeah, Puerto Ricans can party hard. Puerto Ricans party real hard. And you know what? I want some Puerto Rican food, man. Damn, I'm craving some plantains right now. Oh, man. When I was in Puerto Rico, I had some damn good Puerto Rican food. Some local food. It was so good. Plantains with some spicy sauce, man. Fire. Oh, I got a zone in right here. I just need one big hit, and I'm gonna spec. Ooh, you guys see that? That was nasty. There was no way that he could have survived that. So that's the G Maul. Like, the G Maul can be good when it hits. You know, like that. Like, there was no way that he could have survived that. That was just nasty. That was brutal. Yeah, what a spec. A banana that tastes like a potato. Plantain like a banana? Yeah, but plantain is like, exactly. I wouldn't say it tastes like a potato. I would say it tastes like, I don't know. Like I don't know how you would even explain it. 32 people in the chat. Hit that like button. I would say it tastes like a sweet, it tastes like carbs, but it's sweet. Puerto Rico food makes your fart stink. I mean, I think that's any food though, isn't it? I think that's all food. Hey, Puerto Rican food is fire, bro. Super fire. Similar to African food, but you know who has really good food? Thai food. I went to a Thai restaurant the other day with my girl. So fire. Thai food is some of the best. You've never had it. Thai food, Indian food, African food. If you never had it, like, it's pretty hard to find African food, to be honest. But if you can get like authentic African food, you'll be highly impressed. Gotta go look. I'm fat. I'm fat as hell. It's pretty greasy. I prefer redneck food. Smoked brisket. What's greasy? African food? Redneck food? Oh, no, I love brisket as well. I gotta cook this guy right here. Hopefully we get another big speck. And he make my mouth water. Brisket. Back when I lived in Missouri, there was a place called Sugar Fire. And they had the best brisket. They're the best brisket in town. All right, here we go. Watch this speck about to come. Gonna get a nasty speck in a moment here. Here we go, guys. Yeah, DH is pretty dangerous. Like, you know, it's funny because I said this before, a lot of the old stuff in the game is some of the most powerful stuff in the game, you know. They did a great job at creating the older stuff in the game. DH is super powerful. Got him. Got him out of there, guys. A 5 mil kill right there. Got him. Boom. 5 mil. You're gonna die playing that DH, bro. Yeah. Nah, the banana potatoes, son. No. But the banana potatoes, they're not greasy. I mean, there's multiple ways you could cook them. You could cook them. You can cook them. You could deep fry them. That's how a lot of people eat them. You can bake them as well. You can bake them as well, and they're really good with like a spicy sauce, some sort of spicy sauce. I need parts. Yeah. Hey, Damon, we got to get you on this game. I know Damon says he likes to watch games, but nah, we got to get you playing this game. Hey, but you guys didn't answer my question. Them shits are fire. Yeah. You guys didn't answer my question. What game has stood the test of time like RuneScape? Is there any game that stood the test of time? I mean, it might. It has to be like one of the best games in modern history. I know the dude who created the game is probably pissed that he didn't like keep it. Like he sold it off or whatever, but I was woodcutting. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, like think about it though. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of the older stuff in the game are some of the best weapons in the game. Like for example, the Granite Maul, one of the best weapons in the game, right? Which is an old ass weapon. Yeah, they updated it, they upgraded it with the ornate handle or whatever, but Granite Maul, DH, some of the best stuff in the game, right? The whip, the DDS, you know. All right, this guy right here, Baby Sharky, this guy is a nerd. I can't stand this guy. I'm going to skip him. He also is a DDoSer. I'm going to skip this nerd. Yeah, soon here I'm gonna get my stats up. I'm gonna go ahead and level everything up because when sailing comes in to play, I'm gonna start doing a little bit of sailing as well. Just doing other stuff in the game. You know, there's more to the game than just PvP. So I'm gonna start enjoying some of the other parts of the game. Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. Minecraft. But Minecraft hasn't even been around as long as RuneScape. I remember people used to go PK at Edgeville. Yeah. People don't even PK at Edgeville no more. About to head there. I'm about to get ready and get back in the PC overload status. Consoles are pissing me off. Yeah. PCs are fun. Only PC game I like is RuneScape. Yeah, bro had to sit down. So if you guys ever see this guy in Bounty Hunter, he's also a nerd. He's a dude who has a blue skull, but stream looks red. He's really a green sculler. You do bossing? Yeah, I've done bossing. Like currently on this account, I just PK, but yeah, I've done every boss in the game. Like on this account, if I do bossing, I'll just probably go to like Corp or something. I actually went bossing and got a big drop. You know, I've only killed Corp a handful of times on this account, but I got some big drops on Corp. Oh, I got another DH'er. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna get this guy up out of here too. He's using a G-Maul, I believe. Soon as I get a big hit, I'm gonna send it. Ooh, I could have died right there, guys. I think he forgot that I'm venged though. So now I have that in my back pocket. Damn, he's running. He ran like a bitch. He ran like a little bitch, guys. You know you did give, anyways, you get more subs, right? You know if you did give always, you would give more subs, right? Yeah, but I'm not really worried about it. I can only give so much. I'm not fucking, trillionaire in this shit. I have a few bills in this game, but I can only give so much. And I do give actually, like I would say, if I get a big smite or something on stream, and you pull up to the world, I'll probably give you the smite. Because me, I play this game for fun. I don't play it for fucking. Here we go. I got to zone in on this fight. This guy knows what he's doing with DH, so got to be careful. DH is the only gear in the game that can hit. Well, no, there's other gear that can hit 99s. But with the new DH, it actually can hit 110s plus, actually. if you have an Ultra ring. Here I go, guys. I'm gonna switch it after this one, if he survives, to claws. Damn, he got lucky. Good night, my man Damon. Have a great night, bro. See you soon. And Damon's a solid dude. He's been at some of my fights as well. Solid guy. Real knowledgeable in the fight world. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, guys. Let's go. I had to eat because he's about to binge. All right, so now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab claws this time. I enjoyed you guys' company. Hope we connect. Oh yeah, 100%. My man, respect. Much love. I hope you're able to build up your account with the 25 mil. You know, go to Green Dragons. No one really goes to Green Dragons. You stay there for like a couple days, you're gonna get that 25 mil back, guaranteed. Or you're gonna get that other 25 mil you need to get back to where you were, guaranteed. All right, this time I'm gonna get this guy. We got the dragon claws now. Okay, now he's using the Void Waker. Brisket. Damn, guys. You guys seen that? Almost. Damn. Close one, guys. On both ends. I like fights like that. It's a dangerous fight for both guys, you know? I like that fight. This time I think he's going to try to void waker right off the top. So I'm going to use my claws right off the bat. Damn, good fight. Well, got us. Appreciate you guys. Much love. I'll be back soon. Learn to